Hello, everyone. We had a fantastic tournament this last weekend. 92% chance rain, and barely rained a few minutes to postpone one game that I know of for maybe 5 minutes. That was at Carmelita. Over at Venice, it was sunny both days. And again, I kept checking the weather report, and it was 88 to 92. It was tough not to call it, but I think if we persevere through, most of the time we're going to get these games in. And here's how I handle it: is I have two backup schedules. First, I check the fields at 6 a.m. in the morning, seeing if it is raining, if it's not, if a field or two is kind of wet or not. So what I do is I have the group email to all the coaches that I would send out if we're going to postpone it for 1 hour or 2 hours. If it's pouring down rain and they're swamped, I may say 2 hours, but then at the 8 o'clock email back out to you coaches, the backup schedule would go to the other park if the other park is playable. If both parks are not playable, then we have a Sunday schedule where we go to the 1 hour schedule instead of hour 15, which means the games are 45 minutes, finish, go one more. So I do have the two backup schedules ready, especially when we have a high percentage of rain, over 50%. And we'll be able to get all the games in. So the other thing is our next tournament is in 2 weeks. We only have one park. We had to move it because of the holiday weekend. And so if you're in, please let us know. And because we're looking at 36 teams, is 8 games on each field, which sets us out to 4:45, 6 o'clock is the last game, something like that. We don't have a backup field, but if we did get swamped with teams, then I would find a backup field. But we're looking to be pretty busy at that one park. That's only 2 weeks away, and then the June tournament is 6 weeks away after that. So let's get your playing in this in 2 weeks, and that way you could be held over for a 6 for the June. Now, July is our all-star game. Traditionally, the A and it's an AD team against the BC team, which is A players playing with D players, and I split it up. Half are A and half are D, whereas the BC team is also half B, half C players. We like to get new guys in there. We've been making shirts, but what happens is at the last minute, a player doesn't want to come, and I made a shirt for him. So what we're going to do is to represent your team, you could wear your the jersey that for your team to represent your team. It's at the end of the day on Saturday. We get it in. At the end of the day, usually it may be at one park or the other. You may have to travel a little bit, and we'll get you over there. I'll make sure the times will allow for after your second game, you'll be able to make it for your players. And moving forward, that's the All-Star game. We're going to be offering new teams that come into the tournaments a deal. It's only $150 for a new team. Again, we don't want people reforming a new team and taking advantage of this as coaches or players or anything like that. But we're trying to build all our divisions and levels. The 60s have all year 150, and we've been growing the 60s division. So anyways, we had a great tournament this weekend. 2 weeks away is the next one, and we should be able to keep the clouds away again and play a full tournament with full game times both days. Again, start looking for your all-star players, because we need to get the list early so we know who's coming. And we want to make sure, whoever says you want to make sure they're going to be able to make it. All right, so there you have it. That's the update. I want to do a monthly update so that everybody's aware of what's going on with our rules and procedures and how well the tournaments are going. Okay, and that's it for now. We'll see you after the next tournament.